Shalom, shalom, Akim. Call HALAL La, YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, Kakadash. The MANASHEH elders and apostles of great mills want to teach and move well. Peace and salutations be to all for elect. I'm the Tampa coming at you from the prophets in Babylon camp here in Tampa, Florida. Alright, it's gonna be in transit. Going in on a spirit. We're gonna grab a few articles from End Time Headlines. You know, grab some scriptures on these. Alright, so first up we have the article titled "Thousands Feared Dead from Huge Quake in Thailand and Myanmar. Fears of major dams collapsing leading to catastrophic flooding." Alright. We can grab a scripture on that right now, actually. There it says, the book of Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 7. "For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows." So you see how we in the beginning of sorrows, you know, things are only going to get worse. And these are not any random earthquakes. You know, these are catastrophic earthquakes. These are what was that? What did it say, a 7.6? I said 7.7, just according to the picture, okay, that they have in the article. All right. So that's a 7.7. They had an earthquake in Turkey not too long ago. I think it was a 7.8 or 9. They said it's an earthquake of biblical proportion. All right, meaning it's like a biblical plague. Okay, this earthquake is great enough to be recorded in scriptures. That's what it was. You know, scripture says it's gonna be earthquakes, great earthquakes, famines. All right, pestilence. It says a devastating 7.7 magnitude earthquake struck near Mandalay, Myanmar's second largest city, sending shockwaves across Southeast Asia and leaving thousands feared dead in its wake. The powerful tremor, followed by a 6.4 magnitude aftershock just 12 minutes later, has caused widespread destruction in Myanmar and neighboring Thailand, toppling buildings, damaging infrastructure, and raising urgent concerns about the potential collapse of major dams, which could lead to catastrophic flooding. All right, so look, earthquakes and then floodings and all these devastating great disasters, natural disasters is happening, okay, and they're getting out of control. They're very powerful natural disasters. That goes to show you that these ain't ordinary disaster or natural disasters, man. Okay, the Lord has sanctified and sent these disasters. Right, so it says here in the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 9 and verse 3. "Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world," so it says, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of people, which is riots, all right, revolts against government. These people in the streets, what they will call protesting today, you know, it's really just riots. These people are in disagreement with their government, with the leadership of their countries, okay? These people are complaining of their quality of life and their comfortability overall, man. Just living, their living standards and quality of life. They're uproaring against the governments. All right, these people are suffering. Scripture says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, but when the wicked are in authority, the people mourn. All right, so that just goes to show you that Job 9:24, okay, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. It says, "Therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning, So these earthquakes gonna get greater and worse and more frequent. Okay, now they're causing floods, they're causing buildings to collapse and people falling from skyscraper buildings. All right, this is not ordinary disasters. Okay, the Lord has sent these and sanctified these earthquakes. Okay, specifically for destruction, death and destruction. All right, and then what do we have? You have a lot of people dying, a lot of people mourning their loved ones because of these earthquakes, but it's not like they have anybody to blame. Okay, they can't take anybody to court and sue. They can't get any, what's the word? For lack of better words, they can't get any rest or restoration from, or man, the words on the tip of my tongue, Salakia. Lack of better words, we'll say reimbursement. They can't get any reimbursements for the deaths of their loved ones or their family members, their children, wives, husbands, parents, whatever, man. They can't get that peace of mind knowing that they were justified, or they can't get no justification for that grief that they feel now. And they won't, They got to bury their loved ones if they are buriable, if their body's even able to be located. Okay, or if it's still in one piece. Okay, but the Lord is angry, and this is the reason that these people got to bury their loved ones. It's gonna get to a point where you're not even gonna be able to bury your loved ones anymore. Okay, it says, "Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning." Then people gonna start to realize, man, the Lord is upset with us. Man, this is a cursed land, a cursed place. We are cursed. Okay, they're going to realize, man, we're doomed. We in the end. We in the last days, because all this great death and destruction it can only be that the Lord has it out for us. It says, "For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest." So anything that's made in this earth it has a beginning. It also has an end. Okay, the Lord is Alpha and Omega, beginning and ending. He has no beginning and he has no ending. Okay. But he's our beginning, and he's also our ending. All right? So the Lord is forever, man. Before the beginning, he was there. And after the end, he will still be there. There is no understanding his omnipotence. Scripture says omnipotent. Okay? Which the definition for omnipotent is what? It says, having power or authority without limit. Almighty. That's that power, man. Okay, it says, having unlimited power, able to do anything. It says, synonyms is all powerful, supreme, most high, preeminent. Okay, invincible, unconquerable. Woo! Okay, so you can't overcome the Lord, man. He is the supreme being. All right. Something that you cannot overcome, or neither measure up to. Don't even try it. Don't even think about it. It says, "For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest." Okay, let's just grab the definition of the word manifest. Get a clear understanding of what the scripture is talking about. Definition. It says, clear or obvious to the eye or mind. All right, which is synonyms is like apparent, obvious, okay, evident, noticeable, recognizable, observable, unquestionable. You can't question it. You're gonna know. Undeniable. You cannot deny that we in the end, based off the signs, okay. Or you see someone that's aging, you start to see wrinkles. These are they get back pain. Or they start moving slower, they're not as energetic. These are signs that that person is reaching the end of their lifespan. Okay? Those signs are manifested. Everything is manifested that they're coming to their end. Your car got 200,000 miles on it. You start seeing paint. There's damages in the paint on the car. Whatever, you can get it repainted or whatever. You can see it's got dents or whatever. You can see the scars that it went through in its life. The car is starting to have problems with the engine, problems with the transmission, whatever it may be. You see that it's reaching the end of its lifespan. Okay? I had a hamster. Her lifespan, I had a dwarf hamster once, and her lifespan was 2 years. And I noticed that she was reaching the end of her lifespan when she started to lose hair. She went blind in both eyes. She had the white film in her eyes. Okay, she wasn't on her hamster wheel as much. One day I just came home, and there she was, laying there deceased underneath her hamster wheel. And I knew what was coming, so I was already prepared. But I was like, man, my hamster's gone, man. And that was when I was a lot younger. But I knew that little hamster was reaching her end, because the signs are manifest. And it's the same with the world. It's manifested. We're reaching the end of this age, this eon, and the end of this devil's rulership, because the signs are evident. He's having all these arguments and bickerings with the other nations. Okay, they talking about nukes, nuclear missiles. They talking about war. Okay, you're hearing of earthquakes. You're hearing of famines and flooding. All these things the scripture told you. These are the signs that you're at the end of this world. All right, and people acting like they don't see it. These people are all lost, man. All right, it says, even so, the times also of the highest have plain beginnings and wonder and powerful works and endings and effects and signs. All right. So those endings are happening in effects and signs. We're seeing the effects and the signs now of the end of this world, man. Okay. Another article.